So today we're going to discuss some things that you must know before purchasing an OBD scan tool, including things like vehicle coverage, diagnostic capabilities, common pitfalls, and just overall things that you should definitely know. So what is an OBD scan tool? So OBD stands for onboard diagnostics, and an OBD scan tool plugs into your vehicle's diagnostic port, and it allows you to retrieve diagnostic information from the vehicle, thus helping you identify any potential issues or repairs that might need doing on your vehicle before it gets too late. So we'll start with one of the most common issues people face when they buy a scan tool, and that is vehicle compatibility. So there are a range of scan tools out there on the market. Some of these scan tools, they will only cover your newer OBD2 vehicles, which in Australia is around 2006 onwards. If your vehicle is older than this, generally it would be the older OBD1 protocol or maybe the ALDL if it's a Holden. So you need to know this before purchasing a scan tool. Find out if your vehicle's OBD1 or OBD2. If it's OBD1, these kind of cheaper engine code readers, they won't work on your vehicle. So you must make sure you get a scan tool which can read the correct protocol. Another thing to touch on whilst we're talking about OBD protocols, many people do also think that if they have an OBD1 vehicle and an OBD2 scan tool, that they can use a cable adapter to convert from OBD2 to OBD1. This is not the case, unfortunately. Again, like I've already said, you would need a scan tool capable of reading that OBD1 older protocol. Next up, functionality. So as with the vehicle compatibility, functionality varies across different levels of scan tools. So you can get your cheaper scan tools, which would be your OBD2 engine code readers. This does mean, however, that you would be restricted to the engine module of the vehicle only. Obviously, as you move up in price, you can get access to full systems diagnosis. So these three scan tools we have here on the desk today, they would give you access to all modules, so transmission, brakes, airbags, things like that. Also, if you are needing something a little bit more advanced to carry out your own maintenance and service functions, again, you would need to go for a kind of higher end scan tool there that does support these types of maintenance and service functions. Up from there, for your kind of professional use, you probably would need to be looking at a scan tool that's capable of relearns, ECU programming, and more advanced capabilities like that. Next one, ease of use. So might sound silly, but there are different types of scan tools. So these three we have here, they are all touchscreen designs, which may work for some people, but other people might prefer a more traditional kind of button scan tool. Beyond that, you do also have scanners that are Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled, so you can run them directly through your device. So again, it's something to consider before you buy. Make sure you know which type of scan tool would best suit your needs. Next up, updates and support. So again, different scan tools come with different types of update periods. You can get scan tools that are free lifetime updates, which is great. So you know you kind of pay what you pay when you buy the scan tool, and there's no more additional costs down the line. Thing with this is sometimes the free lifetime updates tools can be a little bit limited with the software, hence there being no kind of subscription fee going forward. You tend to see subscription costs for updates in your higher end scan tools, so the kind of scan tool brands that are staying on top of the latest model releases. But this is something that you should definitely check with the seller before you go ahead and purchase a scan tool. So last one, common pitfalls when buying a scan tool. So one thing we often see are customers coming through saying that they can kind of find cheaper alternatives, very cheap prices of scan tools. Generally, our advice would be, if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. So unfortunately, there are a lot of counterfeits out there on the markets, a lot of unreliable, unverified sellers out there. So our recommendation to you would be to do your research with whichever company you decide to go for. You want to make sure they're reputable. Generally, local sellers are pretty good. Make sure that they have got reviews. Also, a very important thing we would always advise is make sure you go with a company that has the after-sales support. Naturally, these scan tools can be complex at times, so you do want to choose a seller who provides after-sales support with any purchase there. So, to summarize, always be sure to check your vehicle's compatibility with whatever scan tool you buy before you purchase it. Again, be sure that you understand what functionality you require from the scan tool. And again, double check with the seller to make sure those kind of functions are going to be supported for your specific vehicle. With the scan tool you purchase, just make sure that you understand what type you want to go for. Do you want a touch screen? Do you want a button scan tool or a Bluetooth device that connects up with your phone? So again, do your research before you go ahead and choose which type of tool you want. Updates and supports, just make sure you know if the scan tool is free updates or if there might be any kind of subscription costs later down the line. And again, with those common pitfalls, just make sure you do your research on whatever seller that you are going to buy from. Make sure everything seems legitimate. You're going to get the warranty and the after-sales support. So if you are looking for an OBD scan tool, here at AZscanners, we do have a wide range of diagnostic equipment available. All you need to do is reach out to us. You can give us a call or drop us an email. We're more than happy to help kind of guide you along the way, because we do understand can be a bit of a minefield when buying a scan tool. So you're probably best to speak to someone who knows what they're talking about. Our staff have been selling scan tools for some years now, so you're guaranteed to get sound advice there, and we would recommend you the best possible scan tool for your needs. I hope you like this video, guys. If you did, please do drop us a like and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos like this. Catch you in the next one, guys.